Who said buying golf clubs needs to be expensive? In today's video, I have a golf club that could totally transform how people buy golf clubs, how much they spend, and to be honest, how they perform. Oh, check that out. Guys, if you are in the market for any kind of driving iron, you want to make sure you watch this video because that is absolutely ridiculous. Guys, I'm testing a golf club today, which I've been using in my videos for quite a while now, and every time I've hit it, this has been the outcome. So boring. Oh, that's a fantastic shot. And that feels so good. Oh, there we go. Yes guys, that is right, gone are the days that you have to spend a small fortune, or in some cases now a huge fortune, to get good quality golf clubs for brand new. You see, today we are testing the brand new Cali 01X driving iron. This is a 3-iron replacement, and yes, that first shot on the par 5 did go on the green. That's the first swing of the day, and guys, we're testing it both out here on the golf course and in the GolfZone simulator. This thing's an absolute beast, by the way. Because I want to see just how good this thing really is. This is going to retail at around £135, and I really think that is pretty good value. Looking down at it, it is quite a big looking thing. It's not the most sleekest or sexiest of irons, but with shots like that, I can honestly forgive it every single time. It just seems to have a really penetrating, really nice, powerful ball flight, and that's what's led me to think, could this be the best, not just budget driving iron you can buy, but full stop driving iron you can buy? That's interesting. That's one of the worst shots I've hit with this club, really testing its forgiveness element, and it's actually up there past some of the good shots. That's what I really do look for when I'm looking for a long iron like this. How does it perform on the miss hits? And if it can still carry 222 yards, then I'm quite happy with it. Oh, check that out. I've absolutely munched that. Consistency level, definitely up there with the good and the bad shots. Sometimes you think, well, I've hit that really well, so I'm a bit disappointed that it's not gone 230 yards. But then I think, well, if I look at the front to back dispersion and they're all pretty much the same, that's exactly what I do want. Okay, that's not a great example. That one's gone right, but it's still gone the distance. You see, for me, a driving iron has to wear a number of caps. It has to look good, it has to feel good, it obviously has to perform good, but it also has to have an air of forgiveness around it. It can't be the most difficult thing to hit in the world. So we're out here at 230 yards out on the par 5 off the deck, and to be honest, I just feel this thing's an absolute beast, by the way. Cali 01X 3-iron. So guys, just like the full set of Cali irons, I am giving this driving iron away. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, comment below Cali, C-A-L-E-Y. I got it right first time. Throw a like on this video and check out the guys over at Cali on Instagram, because that's where the draw will be made, and the draw for the irons is happening very, very soon. So go and enter there if you want. The video is in the description below. You might win both for free, which is even better than cheap. But as results go on a par 5 from that distance out, I'm quite pleased with that. This was the final shot. I said it did go right a little bit, not the best golf swing, but it was flag high. That's the first shot, which is middle of the green. That's an eagle putt, and the second shot just took a bad bounce. That's on the left-hand side. What I love is that front to back dispersion with all three of these is exactly the same. And that's what you want from any kind of iron, not just a budget one or an expensive one, all of them. So one of the things that I really, really love about this iron is its industrial nature and its industrial looks. It really, really does look like a no frills kind of club. Also guys, real quick one, you may notice I've started working closer with the guys over at Swing Tweaks on the Swing Tweaks app. Make sure you check out the code in the description below for that. I'm so grateful to be working with them. It's a fantastic app if you want a real quick little fix for your golf game ready for the weekend.
I want to share with you something that most amateur golfers I coach are completely unaware of.
But back to this Cali driving iron, and one of the things I've absolutely loved about this when testing it so far, in more a kind of match play situation, a real game situation, not just out here hitting balls for a review, is I can rely on it off the tee like this. I mean, check that out, straight down the right hand side of that fairway. And one of the things that you have to have in your bag is a golf club you can rely on off the tee. If that's something that only costs you £135, then you may well be winning at life, especially if it does look this good. Now, there's not a lot of information about this on the internet because it's not officially out yet, but you can see we have a little bit of tungsten weighting in the toe there. It does have a hollow body design, and I absolutely love that top line and mild offset. Now, how versatile is it? Can I play a low one down here? Because that for me is important with a club like this. Oh, look how low that's gone. I've caught that a little bit toey, but that seems to be chasing forever and ever. That's one of the lowest shots I think I've ever hit. Now, what about off the deck? I know we've hit some into that par 5, but just a nice mid-flight shot. And that feels so good, it really does. Big fan of the shaft in here. It does have a UST recoil dart shaft in there, and I really feel like I just get a little bit more kind of lag at the top of the backswing, which allows me to not have to swing too hard to get the desired results. Right, I don't normally hit this many shots to test golf clubs, but I'm just enjoying myself that much. The amount of 220-yard carries I've had here are slightly ridiculous. Let's go one more, then let's look at the total and the averages for these clubs, because I think for the price, it could be an absolute winner. Oh yeah. 230, we got one, bang! And I must admit, guys, I'm a huge fan of all these brands that are trying to bring us better quality budget golf clubs. I think the guys at Cali, the guys at Tacoma, obviously the guys at Kirkland who work for Costco, all doing a fantastic job at bringing us brand new golf equipment for a fraction of the price of the big boys. So guys, looking at all the numbers here, we hit 9 shots in total with the Cali 01X driving iron, 219.9, we'll call that 220 yards average carry distance, 232 yards average total distance. That last shot went 230 yards in the air, 245 total. And for me, looking at it, 217, 223, 216, 222, 212, 216, 220, 222, 30. For me, that front to back dispersion is quite ridiculous, and it's still spinning at around 3,500. So for me, this is a club that you can definitely get some control with, you can definitely get some consistency with, and you can also save yourself a little bit of money with as well. Let's get back on the golf course. Let's see how it fares in the versatility test, because yes, it's nice to know it performs in here on the Golf Stand Simulator, but we also need to see how it performs in the elements. Let's get out there. Okay, one more just because I'm absolutely loving it. 230 again. That'd be a bit high for 230. 218. So you see, for me here, this club is ticking pretty much every box I ask it to. We have performance, we have looks, we have good quality, and we also have a pretty good price. So what more do you really want from a golf club that's going to cost you £135, $150? I have to ask myself that. We're here on one of the longest, most difficult par 3s I think I've ever played. We have one chance and one chance only to hit that green. Guys, comment below, are we going to do it? I'd say the chances are kind of 50-50, and that's not down to the club, that is down to the pilot. We need a pretty good low bullet flight here. Maybe turn it over a touch. Just like that, that is at the flag. Go on, be the club. Oh, go, go. I think we have just come up short because the strike was ever so much a little bit toey. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you've enjoyed this, and remember, if you want to be the chance of winning it, subscribe, hit that comment section, throw a like on it, and check out the guys on Instagram. Apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Don't forget to check out Swing Tweaks. Goodbye.